friends. Thank you for joining me on your mat today as we practice a 10-minute slow flow yoga class. This is a great morning practice, evening practice, or short break when you just need a little pick-me-up. We're practicing in the great outdoors today, and there are a few pine cones under my mat, so it gets a little wobbly for me at some points. So don't worry if you're feeling a bit wobbly today too. And don't forget, you can press the pause button and rest at any time. I invite you to join me at the front of your mat in a seated position, bringing your hands to your heart, and begin to draw your attention to your breath. Throughout this practice, we're aiming for even inhales and exhales, out of the nose as much as possible. But please start with what is most comfortable in your body today. With each inhale and exhale, see if you can relax and release any tension you're feeling in your body or mind, even if ever so slightly. Gently draw the shoulder blades back and down as you soften through the neck and jaw. Relax the face and forehead. On your next inhale, reach your arms up, interlacing fingers with palms facing up. Breathe here. Continue to draw your shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, release the arms. Rolling the shoulders back and back and back. Once again, inhale, reach up, interlace your fingers, palms facing up. Use your breath to lengthen through the spine as you look over your right shoulder. Inhale and exhale back to center, releasing the arms. Inhale, reach the arms up, interlacing with the other pinky on top. Use your breath to lengthen through the spine, gently twisting through the middle part of the body as you look over your left shoulder. Exhale and release the arms. Now we're going to gently circle our torso, right, forward, left, and back, widening across the collarbones, rounding the upper back. Inhale, widen across the collarbones. Exhale, round the upper back, changing directions, circling from the middle part of our body, and finding a neutral spine. We're now going to roll onto our hands and knees and take a moment here just to check that your wrists are under your shoulders and knees under hips. Inhale, drop the belly as you bring your heart forward. Exhale and round the upper back as you pull in the belly. Inhale, lift the gaze, widen across the collarbones. Exhale, chin to chest, round the upper back. Inhale, arch the upper back. Exhale, round the upper back. This time bringing your hips all the way back to your heels. Don't worry if they don't touch. Keeping arms extended, come back up onto your hands and knees and tuck the toes as we move into our first downward facing dog. Lengthening through the spine, let's keep our knees bent. You may also want to bicycle the legs here, bending one knee and then the other. Take a moment to check that your hands are shoulders distance apart, feet hip width. Spread the fingers wide, press into the base of the fingers, gently pulling in the belly as front ribs draw down toward your hip points. Relax the head and neck in line with the spine, biceps by ears. Inhale, lift the right leg up from the inner thigh, keeping hips level. Exhale, bring your knee toward your chest. Hold and breathe here, engaging the core. Step the right foot by the right hand, bringing left knee to the mat, low lunge. Inhale, reach the arms up. Look up if it's okay on your neck. Breathe here and exhale, bringing our hands and knees to the mat. Shift forward, hugging elbows into ribs, lowering all the way down to the earth. Inhale, lift the upper body, tuck the toes, and use your belly muscles now to press back into downward facing dog. And we'll do the other side. Breathe here. On your next inhale, lift the left leg up from the inner thigh, keeping hips level. Exhale, bring your knee towards your chest, engage the core muscles. Step the left foot down, placing the right knee on the mat in a low lunge. You may stay here or inhale and reach your arms up. Look up if it's okay on your neck. Take a breath here. Exhale, bringing hands and knees to the mat, lowering as you hug your elbows in towards your ribs. Inhale as you lift the upper body. Exhale, back to the mat. Inhale, press up onto hands and knees, and exhale back to downward facing dog. Breathe here. Reconnect with your breath. Lengthen through the spine. Lift up through the forearms, pressing heels down. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, bring knee to chest, engage the core. Step the right foot in between the hands, coming up. Ensure that your right heel is in line with your left arch. And exhale as you gently bend the right knee over the right ankle. Extend through the arms, maybe widen your stance. Look over past your right fingertips, feeling strong and stable. Exhale here, windmill the arms down as you step back into plank pose, lowering, hugging your elbows in towards your ribs. Inhale, come up, lifting your knees and thighs off the mat, upward facing dog, and exhale back to downward facing dog. Breathe here, and we'll do the other side. Inhale, lift your left leg up, bring knee towards chest and hover for a moment. Step the left foot in between the hands, coming up. Exhale, bending that left knee over the ankle, extending out through the arms, maybe widen your stance. Widen across the collarbones, drop the shoulders away from your ears. Breathe here, feeling strong and stable, hugging the muscles in your legs to the bone. Exhale, windmill the arms down to plank pose, lowering all the way down to the mat. Inhale, lift up into upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice work. Breathe here for a moment, reconnecting with your breath, and we'll gently step or hop now to seated. We're going to extend our legs out in front of us now, using our breath to lengthen through the spine as we inhale, reach up, and gently bend forward. Exhale, bringing your belly to thighs, keeping the neck lengthening with the spine. Look towards your feet rather than down at the mat. Hands can be on your thighs or shins or holding your feet. Gently come up, bend the right knee, and take the left elbow, resting it on the right knee. Gently twist from the middle part of your body as you look over your right shoulder. Coming back to center, bringing the left knee in towards the chest. Inhale and exhale, bringing the right elbow to left knee. You can use your other arm to help support you as you look over your left shoulder. Gentle twist. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold once again, bringing belly towards thigh. Lengthen through the spine. Breathe. Now we'll roll ourselves back onto our mat, onto our backs, as we hug our knees into our chest, giving ourselves a big hug. Great work. Now bring your feet onto the mat, knees in line with hips and hips in line with the shoulders. Stay here or bring your right ankle to meet your left knee, gently pulling the left leg in towards your body. Flex your feet to protect the knees. You can deepen the stretch by bringing your knees together and holding your ankles. Kind of looks like handlebars. Exhale back to center. Now bringing your left ankle to your right knee, pulling in your right leg in towards your body, feeling a nice hip stretch. For a deeper hip stretch, you can bring your knees together, holding at the ankles like handlebars. Breathe. Release, giving yourself another hug. Now we're going to shift our hips to the left as we gently let our knees fall to the right side of your mat, looking over your left shoulder, twisting from the middle. Rest, breathe. Now, bringing the knees up again, shifting our hips to the right, let your knees drop to the left side of the mat, looking over your right shoulder. You could have your arms extended here as well, at shoulder height if that feels comfortable for you. Coming back to center, giving yourself one more hug. You can stay here with your feet on the mat, arms resting at your side, or you can join me in our final resting pose called Shavasana. We're going to spend about a minute here sealing in all this good work. Come to natural breathing. Allow yourself to melt into the earth. Let each breath release a little more tension in the body, in the mind. As you rest here, I'd like to share with you some questions from Andi Kolber's new book, Strong Like Water. She asks, who, where, in what spaces, or in what moments do I feel like I can deeply exhale, feel settled, or connect with goodness? Can I savor that? I hope you can savor these moments of goodness for yourself. Breathe, rest, and I'll be back shortly. I invite you to come out of the quiet. Maybe wiggle your toes and your fingers. Inhale, maybe a nice big stretch, reaching the arms up. When you're ready, come up, rolling off to the right side and using your left arm to press up, coming back to a seated position. As we close our practice with 3 collective breaths. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, bringing hands to heart. Inhale, look up if it's okay on your neck. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up, biggest breath of the day. Exhale, hands to heart, sealing in all this beautiful calm, peace, and love, sending that love out to all beings everywhere. Blessings, friends. If you've enjoyed our practice today, please hit the subscribe button, share us with your friends and family, and if you're able, consider a donation as we continue our work of creating calm spaces of connection. Much love.